Cheers. So, here's the deal. This is one of the saddest day of my life. Why? Because remember the Leatherman Charge plus G10? I really do like that Leatherman, but unfortunately there was a factory defect. Leatherman, unfortunately they cannot replace it with a new one immediately because they do not have that in stock here in Brunei. Instead, they asked me to wait for 3 months, 2 to 3 months to get a new one, but I have to leave my Charge G10 in store. And really, I do not like that idea because, come on man, I buy a $260 worth of charge. I want to wear it or I want to utilize it right now. So cut story into short, it's the saddest day of my life. So what do? I add up another $60 and have something else, something that I really dream about. So lo and behold, that's what I get. This is what I get instead of my Leatherman Charge G10 Plus. Add another $60. Ladies and gentlemen, I finally get the Leatherman Arc, a dream that I never dream of, from the cheapest multi-tool, which is the skeletal, and now I have the most expensive multi-tool Leatherman ever produced, which is the Leatherman Arc. More into details, please tune in. Do not scroll away, my friends. Tune in. I'll make this video as nice as possible as I could. So please hit the subscribe button, probably here, like button, and also share if you are interested to support me. And Haki again here, back for another video on the Leatherman Arc. Boom, let's do this. Thanks everybody for staying on. Now I have a mic, something that I need to do in terms of the Arc. I have to make it a little bit more premium in terms of video, so let's get into details. Okay, so this is what the packaging looks like. It's a basic Leatherman, but usually Leatherman comes in half. It's a huge box. Look at my face, look at my hands. It's kind of a huge box, right? So when you opened it, it comes with a manual. I'm not sure why you need a manual, but you do need a manual, come on man. And the receipt. That's all. And also it comes with a sheath. Not the traditional black sheath. This is a very nice touchy sheath. It's a nylon sheath, but with the rubber, if you can hear that, instead of the nylon on nylon. And in the packaging as well, it comes with a bit. Come on, camera, let's do this. Yeah, I think you can catch that one. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9-bit times 2, so that's 18-bit with one missing. There's one missing bit here. I think that's the one that is in the Arc already, or it just intentionally, so that's a good marketing strategy or a sales strategy by Leatherman, that you miss one that you really need, and you have to buy the whole lot again. So you have the sheath, you have the replaceable bit or interchangeable bit, and the good thing is you have this awesome thing. I'm not sure if it's awesome or not. Come on man, just it's gimmicky, all right? My first ever my first ever reaction to this thing is it's boring looking. All right, honestly, it's boring looking. It is smart, it is stealthy. Some people like it, but for me, I'm kind of sad because I really like the way that the Charge Plus G10 look with the handle. All right, it has a G10 handle, but this one, it just really looks so straightforward. It looks so stealthy and so smart. Okay, it looks smart with the stainless steel handle. and the black coating. The black is, I think it's DLC coating, has to be DLC black coating. Yeah, that's my first impression. It is a little bit heavy. Okay, it's heavier than the Charge 10. So number one, at first glance, it has the removable pin. All right, the pin, the clip made of stainless steel with the L endorsement over there. That's a quite nice touch. Rather than the Charge G10, it has the replacement that you have to put. I don't know what you call it. That you have to put the clip over there. This one is screwed down, so you can either open it up or release it, and there's a hole on the next one where probably you can change the clip. Instead of this side, you want to do it on this side. So that's number one. From outside, let's do the good thing. You have the file. Obviously, it's a very long file, longer than the standard G10 charge file. Okay, and you have the diamond coated file. So you have a thumb where you put there. So the locking is there. It's quite simple. It's all in one hand. That's what makes this thing so famous. You have a pair of Magna Cut. Man, this is what people are keep talking about. Magna Cut with DLC coating. I'm not sure why DLC coating. It has high corrosion resistance. It is very durable. It's not that brittle. It is not brittle, to be honest. This is just a very, very sharp. Let me see. That's a name card, a paper card normal. That you can cut it just nice. I'm sorry, with this company, you can cut it very well, and it retains the sharpness quite well. And as you see, it says USA Magna Cut. Make your own research. I do kind of like the blade, obviously, but look at that. I cut myself a little bit here and there because I'm so not used to this thumb stud yet, but it's easy deploy. It's fast. All right. So number two, what do you have? Number three, I think, the scissors. The scissors is spring loaded. It comes with that one, but you have to push it out in order to engage the spring. It is much bigger than the Charge. This is not a comparison video. I love the Charge so much, okay? But what to do? I don't have that choice, so this is my second option, but it's the best option at the moment. And thirdly, you have the what haven't I showed you? Oh yeah, you have the saw. I do like the saw, okay? I really like the saw. It's a normal saw. I'm not sure if the camera can pick up. All right, that's the saw. It is normal on both sides. It's shiny. You can push it down, and you have this item over here. Number one, you have the medium minus. Come on, man, my camera. You have the medium minus screwdriver, act as a bottle opener as well. It's kind of thick. You can act this as a scraper as well. Sometimes, like, it's useful when you want to, of course, unscrew your minus screw, or you can scrape stuff on the floor. Just do not scrape on a wooden floor, because this is quite tough. It does scratch your wooden, beautiful laminated floor. It will destroy, or it will cause scratches because it's tough built and it's quite thick as well. Okay, so the other one that you have here is the small replaceable bit. Can you see it? Can you see it? All right, it's interchangeable. You can put that to minus. There's positive, sorry, that's minus and plus. So that's a sunglass. If you're wearing a sunglass, ladies and gentlemen, this is probably useful, or just a glass. I do use this. I don't wear glasses, but I use this to change my straps on my watch. I do like watch. I change my straps all the time, and yeah, that is one of the reason why I prefer to have my tool with interchangeable bit and also the small bit screwdriver. The other one is the awl. I know it's an awl. It comes with an awl, but unfortunately it does not have a hole inside the awl. All right, it's quite sharp. This can act as a box cutter. I don't have a box that I can't cut. No, sorry guys, I don't have a box that I can demo this with. It can act as a box opener and also an awl if you do a leather, making a hole on your belt or something, on your bag or on your watch. Yeah, you can use that. And also greatly, there is a small little cable cutter, not cable cutter, just cable stripper. Okay, there's a cable stripper. So that's the good thing. And on the other side is, of course, your can opener or bottle opener. That's small. It's quite sharp. You can also use this to open your box. Okay, if you don't want to use the Magna Cut blade, you can use this small little baby can opener to open your box. It's quite sharp as well, but it's not as sharp as a knife. It has that edge, but it's quite dull. So it is safe, all right? It is safe. There's no cutting whatsoever. It is just nice. And of course, you have the replaceable bit. Leatherman Arc comes with a replaceable or interchangeable screw. You have a minus, you have a Phillips built in already in the box, in the utility itself. But as I mentioned earlier, it does come with the whole bit. So it comes with this one. Is it a great value for money? Yes, probably, or not probably. It's 399 Brunei dollar before discount. I had to say 15% discount. So that's around $369. So that's good. So you have interchangeable bit. We'll talk about the good things. We'll talk about the bad things later. So what else do you have here? I think I spoke about most of the things. There's nothing else that I could explain to you on this one except for the biggest hype ever on the Leatherman Arc, which is the free technology. Look at this. I'm not used to that still. Look at that, all right? It is a single-handed operation. Look at that. There is this thing that I really like about this one. Well, it's a double-edged sword, to be honest. I kind of like it, but I do not like it. I will tell you why later on the bad section. Now is on the good section. So number one, it comes with the small needle nose plier. Sorry about my accent. Small needle nose plier, a normal plier, a replaceable wire cutter. Okay, and you have a wire clamper right below there. Okay, so that's the wire clamper. And the awesome thing, you see Leatherman? It has a USA stamp, so I'm sure that it is 100% made in USA. Probably the skeletal, as I mentioned, it does not have the USA stamp. It only has the Leatherman stamping. Maybe it's made in China, Taiwan, Thailand, Brunei, Malaysia, wherever you are. Cambodia, Africa, I'm not sure, but this one is made in USA. USA, I love USA, but please, man, come on, give it a chance to Palestinian people. Come on, man, don't really hate them so much. They're so pity. Give it a chance, but I love your product, USA. I buy your product a lot, and it is lovely. It is military grade. And the thing is, look at that. Just hear on the sound. All right, listen to this. It is such a very good quality. It is military grade. It is aircraft grade, whatever grade you want. It sounds so solid and just like a weapon. Listen to that. That is awesome. You have that. Okay, the thing I like about this one is it is huge, because I have a problem with my, it's not a comparison video again, I have a problem with my skeletal. It does not go big as the Leatherman Arc, so I can easily open a bigger bolt or a bigger nut, I think, with this one, and the long nose needle plier goes that way, okay, and it's really awesome. There is some review, some complaint that there is a gap here in the middle. Okay, there is a gap. Even when I close it, you can see myself, my skin. I don't know if that's a default. People say it's a fault, a factory fault whatsoever, but it acts as a wire stripper quite well. So that is how it looks like. It's huge. The build, the plier is huge. It is really good and it is awesome. So that's the good thing. We will go on the bad thing next. I'll change my tone for the bad bit of this Leatherman arc. Number one, it is very, very fidgety. You will be addicted on doing that even while you're driving. I'm not sure if that is safe or not while driving, while just doing work in the office. It is just gimmicky, all right? I don't know if it's really good, all right? Because you can use it freehand when you're on the ladder, when you're fixing your car, when you are literally doing plumbing, or you even go camping. So that is a good thing about free, but it is just so gimmicky. I love it. I mean fidgety. I love it. It is quiet, freehand deploy, and the build quality. I know Leatherman is a military grade tool, but there's a flex. As you know, there is a flex. There's a lot of review in YouTube. There is a huge flex, man. Look at that. There is a huge flex. If you go for the skeletal, it does not flex. It does not flex. Literally does not flex. Just a little bit of a flex. But this one, it flexed like crazy. Look at that. It flexed like crazy because of the free technology, probably. And also, look at that. Okay. Boom. How far is that? I don't expect that from a $399 worth of tool. So, oh yeah, I forgot about the hammer. There's a hammer as well. Okay, that's good, but we're in a bad section. So, another bad one. This thing is built tough. It is military grade, but it feels solid and flimsy at the same time. All right, it builds solid and flimsy at the same time. How do I describe on video? I don't know, but if you do that, that feels so bloody flimsy. Okay, it feels flimsy. All right, and when you do that, you do not have that confidence while just using this one for a hardcore job. Okay, it feels flimsy and solid at the same time. So the flimsy bit reduces your level of confidence while using this one for life. All right, okay. Number two, the bad thing is it does not have a serrated blade. I miss my Charge G10 Plus. Why? Because it has the serrated blade with a cutting hook. I'm the type of guy that always go camping or hiking. I am a little bit of a plumber. I do a little bit of a housework, fixing a normal house stuff. But the reason why I buy Leatherman is because I want to buy a tool for me to go for camping, hiking, or whatever outdoorsy stuff that I need to have my serrated blade, and I need to have the hook, the cut hook. That's very useful for me. But this is more into a electrician or a home or something that you need to do single-handedly when you're on top of a ladder or stuff like that. This is more on the home kind of tool. This is not a camping tool. I can say it is a camping tool, but on my personal point of view, this is not really good for camping or outdoorsy stuff, okay? you can lose it. If it falls down, it's black and silver. You can't really see. The Charge 10, it's red, it's orange. I think that is awesome for outdoory stuff. This is good if you are an electrician, just fixing stuff around the house and stuff like that. Yes, this is awesome for you, and especially if you're on top of a ladder, this is really good. But yeah, the flimsiness, no shredded blade. You have the Magna Cut, but the S30V is okay already for me. The S30V and the Magna Cut, when I see the analysis, it does not differ so much. Okay, Magna Cut is awesome, but it is a little bit par in a way, but Magna Cut is a little bit higher tier. But that's the awesome thing about Magna Cut. What else bad that I can have? It just looks so plain. Look at that. It's just plain. I don't know. I'm just the type of guy that like a little bit of a design. I appreciate design, okay? But this one is just straightforward. It is just straightforward. It's beautiful, but it's just straightforward. That's all I can say. This one is a fingerprint magnet. So what else is bad about this one? I can say the thing that is bad is the price. Obviously, the money. $399 for this particular tool. The charge is $269 and the skeletal is 130 Brunei dollar or Singapore dollar. So, is this worth the money? Depends. What type of guy are you? Are you a camper, outdoory guy? Are you an electrician or a guy who likes to fix stuff at home? Or you just want one for a collection? If you do want one for a collection, buy, okay? This is awesome for collection. But if you are an outdoory stuff, I don't really recommend this one. Due to the price, you do not want any scratches on this one because of the price. It is so expensive and you do not want to scratch. It's $399 for that amount of money. You have that feeling of you do not want to destroy this thing as bloody much as you can. All right, so that is the down point of this one. And the other one is probably the negative side is it's heavy. All right, it is heavy, not heavier than the other heavy duty Leatherman tool, but it is quite heavy compared to the charge or obviously the skeletal. It is just way too heavy. So negative a little bit is the pouch. I do love the pouch as I mentioned earlier, but it is just too bulky. Look at that. Comparison of the skeletal and the Leatherman Arc. Look at that. That's quite big of a difference and it is chunkier. Can I fit the Leatherman in my skeletal pouch? Give me a second. Nope, I cannot. Okay, so I can't. So nope, I cannot fit my arc in my skeletal pouch. This is just too big and too bulky. All right, the sheath, it's too big, too bulky, and there's a space. All right, there is a space over there. Come on, man. If it is just like that, that's okay. But there's the space. I know there's something useful. There's here and there's a pocket here where you can put your extender. That's just the negative side on this one. So final review. From my point of view as a person invested $399 for this particular Leatherman Arc. Final point of view is it worth the money? I'll give that an 8 out of 10. All right? Because it is very bloody expensive. 8 out of 10 of the price. Why? Because number one, it's just not my kind of tool that I need. But for a lifetime thing, yes, this is worth it. This is still very useful because I'm a DIY person. I like to fix, I like my electrical things. I like to fix my furniture. I like to fix my car a little bit. But for that price point, I'm not sure if I want to use this one. But I will keep this one for a lifetime, all right? Because I'll just put this in my car. I'll just put this in my house. But the skeletal, I'll bring it every single place that I go to in my bag. But this, no, all right? But overall, it is okay. All right. So depending, honestly, if you're a Leatherman have a wide variety of choices. Depends on your lifestyle. So my next video probably are going to try to help you on bring you value or help you to decide what Leatherman that suits your life or suits your everyday life, your hobby. I miss my charge, to be honest. Okay, so I will make an in-depth or demo on this one. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and it's a Leatherman arc. Finally, I do like it, but overall I'll just give this 8 out of 10. Honestly, my point of view. All right, so that's the Leatherman arc. If you do like this video, if I'm not boring for you, if I'm not boring to you, subscribe on my channel, like, share, comment, whatever you want to say. From analytics, my engagement, my reach is from 18 above to 55 years old. So I don't care if I curse, or I don't care if you curse in the comments. So curse me or love me, hate me, whatever you want to do. So if you hit this one, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Do subscribe again. And yep, that's the Leatherman charge review. See you again next time, and have a good day.